Hey guys, thanks for checking out the video. I'm Joe. This is my little channel, Random Computes. Today in this one we're going to be upgrading the i5 in this computer to an i7 and we're going to compare the before and after benchmarks. Pretty simple. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start removing every screw we can find. And yeah, eventually you'll be able to get to the processor. It's kind of deep inside there. Your little ribbon cables, you gotta pop them out carefully. Okay. Keyboard. Sorry, that's the daughter's bird going nuts out there. If you got all the screws removed, you just pop this one up. Oh, yes. Forgot the ones along the edge right here. Much better. I don't know if you can tell, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, that's your tightening sequence, and you want to go reverse of that for now. So don't take them all the way out, just kind of partially. And then go back through and pull them all the way out. Alright. Now, what I'm gonna do, clean off the thermal paste that I put on for that last test, the last video I did on this computer. Be a link of it somewhere above you there. Alright. Clean the thermal paste off the processor you're removing. If you don't, you're going to somehow end up with it everywhere. This thermal paste can, I don't know how it travels so well, but at the end of the day, you're going to end up having it on your ass crack or some shit. I'm going to edit that out. Okay. Alright, let's see how this one gets removed. Okay, Just rotate that around like that. Don't use the power of it. Okay, alright. Alright, so here's your triangle. Okay, alright. Now on a laptop, they have pins instead of your normal Intel socket, which has the actual connectors are on the socket itself. On the laptop, these have pins like an AMD. You want to be very careful with those. Alright. So just line up where your mark is. There it goes. Alright, now it shouldn't take any force to get that in there. Just triangle to triangle. Okay. Make sure it's all the way down. Shouldn't take any force to get it down there. Twist that back. Just locked into place. Alright. Reapply your thermal paste. On a laptop, most laptops that have a replaceable CPU, they don't come with the IHS on them, the integrated heat spreader. You have just the die itself. You have to be very careful with it because you could chip it and it will destroy your processor. And that's about it. And just the reverse process now. I don't think this cooling solution is going to work very well with the i7, but yeah, we'll find out. Okay. I broke this one last time, so I'm not going to worry about it. It's just this mouse in the middle. I don't even use it anyways. Okay. Start adding the screws back. Battery's not in. All right. And that's it. Hopefully she works. Some games didn't see much of a difference. I only included 2 for the comparison on each side of the spectrum, so this video wasn't super long. For the synthetic test, I used Cinebench R20 and 3D Mark 11. For the 2 games tested, I lowered the resolution as low as I could and also the settings. So there's more load on the CPU, less chance of a GPU bottleneck. Far Cry is the one that didn't see much of a difference at all, but it is interesting to see how we're pulling 15 more watts and seeing a lower temperature. Most likely the i7 is just more efficient, but I also use different brands of thermal paste. I doubt that makes that big of a difference, but maybe there's something there for that. With Grand Theft Auto 5, we've seen a massive gain in frames and much lower temps like before. I can say one thing for sure after making this video, I have a newfound respect for people that do the whole side-by-side and get it to line up perfectly. No idea how hard that was until I did it. So for the CPU, it was about $100 on eBay, and for some titles or editing, if you're doing like a lot of CPU intensive tasks, it's definitely worth it if you have a machine like this and you're planning on sticking with it for a while. But if you plan on doing like building an actual desktop or something like that somewhere down the road, just keep saving. As for my setup, I have about $150 invested in it right now, and for that price, it's a great laptop. I plan on using it when I travel, stuff like that, so I don't have to worry about messing up my nice laptop. And that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked it, hit the like. If you hated it, you know where that button is. No problem at all. If you like this kind of stuff, hit subscribe. There'll be a couple of videos on either side somewhere, if you guys want to watch those. Alright guys, have fun.